Welcome to week 7 of Ballet Marvel, the final week. This week, Mantis. I've been looking forward to this for so long. People, I love Mantis. I'm gonna fangirl so much during this video. I'm probably gonna embarrass myself, but I don't care. Anyhow, special thanks. Special thanks this week to Pom Clementieff. I really hope I pronounced her name right. I apologize if I did not. She is a fantastic actress. She brings so much. She plays Mantis in the Guardians of the Galaxy series, and she brings so much heart and love to the character, and she's just so wonderful to watch. And I really appreciate her taking on this role and not being afraid to show an empathetic character and to really bring Mantis's empathy to the forefront. And it means a lot to see a character who is unafraid of emotions, even emotions that we term negative. As somebody who has always experienced very intense emotions, I really appreciate seeing a character like that. Special thanks also to James Gunn, who brought Mantis, who I think it was probably his creative decision to bring Mantis into the Guardian series, and just make her interesting and lovable. And she's a treasure. I love Mantis. She's one of my favorite characters, obviously. So thanks to them for bringing this fantastic character to life. Special dedication. Mantis Week is dedicated to Emmy Jackson, who is a fantastic author, who has actually instilled an interest in cars in me. Like, the way they use cars in their series is just phenomenal, and I love how it enhances the characters in their work. The Empty Cradle series, oh god, I love the Empty Cradle series. They also wrote to me, say, they really like that I cosplay everywhere. Said something along the lines of they think the world needs more of that. And that just really meant a lot to me. I'm not used to hearing things like that. It really meant a lot. Mantis Week is also dedicated to Dawn Lowe of Rax Geek. And wow, Dawn is just a hero in her own right. I am in awe of how talented she is. She started Rax Geek, which is like this. Is it a geeky burlesque trope or geeky dance trope, or just a bunch of nerds dressing up in costume and dancing and doing and spitting fire and spitting swords, and oh god, if you ever get a chance, go to a Rax Geek show, because fuck, it's so cool. Dawn is also known as the belly dancing Wookiee, and she's brilliant and great, and you should really look up her. Just look up Rax Geek. You will not be disappointed at all. So their Instagram will be in the description. You know the drill. Give them a like, show them some love. You won't be disappointed. They're both just. How do I have this many talented people in my life? I love my friends. They're just so great. Okay, so Mantis. So why did I choose Mantis? First, see, I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm gonna miss this project, guys. So this is the costume. Like it? It's cool, isn't it? Mantis was another one who was tricky to figure out a ballet interpretation of. In fact, originally, Carolina envisioned leggings, but when she did it, the leggings were frankly boring, and it looked too much like a traditional cosplay. So she's like, nah, fuck it, we're gonna do a skirt. So it has a really swishy skirt, and I love my swishy skirts, people. Wearing the leotard again because it looks kind of sheer, so I'm like, you know what? Gonna wear a leotard just to be on the safe side. I'm not sure if that's something you should reveal, but I honestly do not care. Mantis has my favorite color scheme, green and black. These are, if you see in the back and the sides, those are hand twisted. Carolina really outdid herself with this one. I love it. I think it's so cool. Oh my god. Carol Deterra Riot, you are a genius. These are the best thing ever. I love them. These are my antennae. I love my antennae. They sparkle. I'm sorry. I'm a huge fucking nerd. I'm a huge fucking dork. You've been with me for 7 weeks. You are aware of this. Yeah. So, Carol, she said these are kind of like reverse Loki horns, because, you know, Loki horns kind of go back, Mantis antenna go forward. So, originally we had kind of, a different paint, but, the white wasn't working for me, so, Carol did a champagne color, which I think is so pretty. If you can see the Swarovski crystals, I hope you can, because it sparkles, and it's so pretty, and I love it. There are even little sparkles up there. And yeah, they look... This is what I love about Carol. She does little details that are just awesome. The white parts of the antenna look kind of feathered, just like Mantis. Mantis's antennae. So yeah, my sparkly antennae, which I love, and my green dress, my green ballet Mantis. Oh, people, I love this costume. This is exactly what I wanted to close Ballet Marvel. I'm so happy right now. Okay, so now why I chose Mantis. The minute Mantis came on screen, I loved her. Usually I kind of have to warm up to a character, the exception being Loki. But Mantis came on screen, I'm like, I like her. I love her. I like that. I'm gonna love that character. I loved her sensitivity. I loved how she would laugh. I loved her hope. I loved how kind of weird she could be. She is so incredibly positive, and not in an annoying, not in an annoying way, like an annoying superficial way. No, she's genuinely is a hopeful character, and I adore her for it. She's great. So I like how fearless she is when it comes to emotions. You say this with Drax. She knowingly experienced his emotions, knowing it would hurt, but wanting to understand him more. And I really like that. She's not afraid of emotions. She knows some are going to hurt, but she wants to feel them anyway. So I've always been a fairly emotional person. I feel emotions very intensely. And for a great part of my life, I was very ashamed of that. I felt it made me weak. I felt crying made me weak. I felt like just feeling emotions made me weak or somehow ill or something. And it was sometimes embarrassing. Because it's like it wasn't something I could control. It was just something that was part of me. And there have been a number of times in my life when I wish I could feel nothing. And I even tried to feel nothing. And now that I'm older, I realize that's just not who I am. I'm a person who feels emotions very strongly. And yeah, I have to be careful not to let them get the better of me, but it's not something to be ashamed of. It's just who I am. When I first saw Mantis, and her empathy was portrayed as strength, and her ability to feel emotions was portrayed as a great strength, I was in awe, because I feel like even in modern media, emotions are still seen as weakness. I mean, they are often termed feminine, which, don't even get me started on that rant. Me, the queer feminist, don't get me started on the fucking emotions are weak because they're feminine bullshit. But to see a character who feels so intensely and who willingly feels others' emotions, and to make that part of her strength, that's really incredible. That's something I wish we saw more of. Yeah. I think I just read in my notes. I think I actually said "wow" out loud, which I hope not because I was in the theater, but yeah, I probably did. I was quiet though. I'm not an asshole. I'm not always an asshole, and I'm not an asshole in a theater. Okay. I love that Mantis isn't afraid of emotions, and I love that she willingly opens herself up to feeling them. Even though she knows it will hurt sometimes or it'll be scary sometimes, she's pretty fucking fearless. I mean, she recognizes the importance of fear. We haven't seen enough of her to really know, but I think she recognizes the importance of fear, and she doesn't run from it. I think she is an incredibly strong character. I really do. She's badass. Dude, she's Mantis is a badass, and she is so brave. And I love her. And I love that I have a cosplay of her now. Just wearing this makes me happy. I also love how awkward she is. And I think this is in part due to her experiencing emotions. Like, I feel like I'm not sure she's always aware of how awkward she is, but I think in the times when she is aware, she just doesn't give a fuck. Just like, yep, this is who I am. Just whatever. And I like that the Guardians accept her for who she is. They don't try to change her. They don't kind of like cringe at her. They're just like, yeah, that's Mantis. Yeah. Mantis says odd things on occasion, and we love her anyway. We love her because of it. Fuck you if you don't. They don't cringe or facepalm at her, which allows Mantis to really blossom into being her own person and grow as a character. And I love that. Yeah. She's a fantastic character. And I can't wait to see more of her in the future. I really hope she stays with the Guardian series. I know there's been talk about shaking that team up, but I really hope Mantis sticks around because she's lovely and delightful. Oh, Mantis. I love Mantis. And yeah, now I'm dressed as her, and that makes me happy. Okay. I love this setup. This get up is perfect. I just love it. Okay. So this week. Closing out the project strong. I'm going to be talking about another one of my favorite dancers, Anna Rosa Sullivan. I am so sorry that I cannot speak tonight. Another one of my favorite dancers from the Royal Ballet, Anna Rosa Sullivan. And the ballet I will be talking about is The Nutcracker. So, stick around for that. Bye!